Hey there, this is Matt at State of Flux, here with a review for the Thunderbolts, also known as the New Avengers. Because, spoiler alert, Marvel has no problem spoiler alerting their movie within 3 days. That said, this movie's been out for a few weeks now, and I finally got around to seeing it. And I'm glad I did, I really quite liked it. It seems really important. I hear this is Mental Health Awareness Month, and this is the film that does the deepest, most significant dive into that of the feature films. And you're following a lot of characters that are broken or identify as being broken. And the validity of that is somewhere kind of in the middle, but following these characters who have lost so much, or either by their own actions or the way the world has forced them to be, and the things they've participated in, was really quite an interesting and compelling idea. And I wasn't entirely sold at first. I found the first half hour of the film to be very, very slow, and like never not interesting, but I was kind of wondering what the purpose of this all was. I like Yelena's character, and she's the center focus of the early part of the movie, but I really wasn't understanding where they were going with all of this until we got a little further in, and the relevance of Bob and who Sentry is started to come into play and make more sense. As somebody who didn't really watch any of the trailers, I saw the first trailer and I didn't really see much in the way of advertising afterwards. I thought they really handled everything with that quite well. And this isn't a big movie. It doesn't take big swings. The action isn't going to be the most captivating of the Marvel lot. But what this film does is course correct by focusing on character. And I think that's something that has been kind of lacking in a lot of the recent Marvel works. In a franchise that prides itself so much on character first, they've kind of been lacking in that department. We've been getting more, I don't want to say caricatures, but like archetypes first. The character elements have been kind of not as strong as they once were, and this sort of took you back to a time when that is more the focal point of this story. Now, I think the concept of mental health and how it is seen in these characters is really quite compelling, and they don't simmer on it for terribly long for you to be inundated with like sadness or how fractured these people's minds are. But there is a brilliant point of visual storytelling that kind of summates the entire message of the movie in the most powerful way I could have ever imagined. And that is that you can't beat yourself up over how the world sees the worst of you when you can show the world the best of you. And that's ultimately what heroism is. It reminds me of a quote from one of my TV shows, Buffy's spin-off Angel. Buffy the Vampire Slayer had a spin-off called Angel, and there's a point in time where they use the word champion, but I'm going to paraphrase and use the word hero. A hero doesn't live in the world as if everything... a hero lives in the world as if everything is as it should be, to show the world what it can be. And this kind of utilizes that notion and in a way to kind of overcome the darkness that sustains the mind when you've done some truly terrible wrongs. And I really, really found that compelling. Florence Pugh is fantastic. The whole cast, honestly, everybody in it is great. and as a soft sequel to Black Widow and Falcon and the Winter Soldier and stuff, it's very, very good. There's a couple characters I would have liked to have seen more of. I don't think Bucky gets enough screen time of like the big names attached. Ghost is there, but she's probably the least developed of the core group, and one of the characters is all but sidelined instantaneously, and to the point where I have no idea why they even included that character if you're going to include them in such a way and then just blithely take them out of the story. I don't see the point of that character's reappearance. That being said, the characters that are present and utilized well, specifically in the John Walker character and Yelena, as well as Bob, and even though he's not in a ton of it, I really loved every single moment Red Guardian was on screen. He steals the show. I look forward to spending more time with these new Avengers. And yeah, there's a nice tease at the end credits too, that I think is getting a little overhyped, as I think this movie is too. Some people are like, this is the second coming of Marvel, they're saved. And I don't feel like it's that, but I do feel like it's a refocus on character-first storytelling rather than spectacle. How do we try to top what we have done before without taking the time to earn the big moments with these characters? And I think that's why this is getting the praise it is. But I really quite liked it. It's one of my favorite action films of the year. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and let me know what you thought of the film in the comment area down below. Peace.